What a day we are having, up over $485. This is one of the easiest trading strategies you guys can learn. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about our entry, our exit, our full risk management behind this trade. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you do, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to elevate your trading game, check out our school. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. And don't worry, we're adding more into day trading. We're adding all of this, a very, very exciting stuff into this course. Right now, it is mostly swing trading, and we have things in the works. But the thing is once you guys buy it, you guys are all grandfathered in, for the other material. So check it out down below, and you guys can get 50% off by using code LEARN. We have private live streams to ask questions. We have a group chat with over 200 full-time traders. We have so many people that actually care about trading, and you guys can bounce questions, concerns off. So check it out down below, and don't forget code LEARN for 50% off. And one last thing, we have an awesome sponsor for today's video, which is the best trading broker I ever used. It's Moomoo. I know a lot of you are just getting started with investing, and one app that I've been using is called Moomoo. It's super beginner friendly, but still gives you pro level tools like live market data, easy to read charts, and news all in one place. And the best part, new users can get up to 60 free stocks when you open up an account with qualifying deposit. And honestly, that's actually why I tried it. And I've been using it ever since. Check out the link down below if you guys are curious. So if you're just getting started with trading, sign up with our school and check out Moomoo. You absolutely won't regret it. And let's dive into this here. So when it comes with day trading, there's a lot of different strategies. And that's the thing I want to talk about. There's a lot of different strategies. So what works well, for someone may not work well for another person, right? We all have different personalities. So for me, in my approach, I love to keep it simple. I love the expression miss. Make it simple, stupid. I'm not the trader where I'm going to have a million different scanners up, going off. I'm not going to have 30 monitors. I'm going to focus on about 5 stocks. And those stocks are going to be Tesla, Nvidia, and ETF SPY, SPY, QQQ, and Apple. Those 5 stocks and ETFs, I want to become a master of. But I'm not just holding myself to those 5 stocks. Of course, I will day trade a stock that's overvalued. I will short it. If it's undervalued, I will buy it, of course. But I will focus on those 5 stocks and try to become a master of trends with them. The stock that we traded today was Tesla. Like I said, we made near and around $485, which, hey, I'm not complaining at all. And honestly, I didn't buy at the peak bottom, sell at the peak top. I focused on a simple checklist that I want to kind of talk to you guys about. So the first thing that I do here is I start and I look at the 1 hour time frame. Looking at a bigger, higher time frame is important to establish the long-term trend of the stock. And you guys can see that it would hit this trend line, and we just had a bunch of natural tendencies of getting a lot of buying pressure at that price, right? So it hit it here, buying pressure, here, buying pressure. Recently sold off, from 359 all the way down to these levels, at lows at about 321, and even below that at about 320 here. So now that we know there's support pretty much from 320 to about 322, that could represent a good entry point. Also, the RSI, which stands for the Relative Strength Index that tracks momentum, was trading near and around a 21, which it's important to look back at previous history with that, because the last time it was trading for a 21 was back in this range. And what happened? We saw a good amount of buying pressure out of that. So we knew we could just focus on a small move. And that's all my strategy focuses on. I'm not the trader where I'm going to find a stock at 10 cents and sell it for $100. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find a stock for, $100, and I'm going to sell it for $105. But I'm going to do that consistently over the course of a year with good risk management, so I can do it often. Now here that we understand that, where I'm not going to just make this crazy move, we're going to continue to go down lower and lower on time frame. So the next thing that I look at here is the 5-minute chart. So now here, as I was watching this, and kind of zoomed out here, because it's important to do, I drew that same trend line. So I used the extended line tool that Moomoo offers, and I kind of just did this, right? And you guys can see that once we do this, there we go, like that. So now here, once I saw that, I go, okay, there is a bunch of support around that 320 mark. So I even went to a even lower time frame, which is the 1 minute chart. I definitely use the 1 minute chart to establish my entry points, because establishing an entry point on the 5 minute chart is going to have a lot more spread. So it's gonna be harder to find the exact price you want to buy. So I definitely would recommend buying using the 1 minute chart. So you guys can see that as kind of we're watching this stock sell off here, it's selling off more and more and more. And you guys can see it's just establishing this trend, this general downward trend. So what we're trying to do here is focus on a simple breakout approach. So what we did is we threw an alert right above, right, that trend line. So once it popped up, we would be notified for a possible entry point. So continue to sell off even more and more and more. And then we had this, boom. This right here represents a really, really good entry point, and that was our entry near around the 322.50 area. Right in that range is exactly where we entered the position. My thought process was this: entering there, keeping our stop loss just below that lower wick, and for a possible push up to a fair price would be about the 200-day moving average line, which gave a 6-to-1 risk versus reward. So pretty much I'm risking $1 to make about $6, which is really, really good here. So now as we're watching this, right, boom, 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 we see that new trend form. So we did that same trend line, right, boom, boom, boom. And the second that it broke below it, right, that's where we got out of that trade, was near and around the 326 area, which was an absolute great return. We also, don't forget, we also used another indicator on that 1 minute time frame called the MACD indicator. So you guys can see this great crossover where we have that orange line break up through that blue line, which historically represents a good entry point to go long on the position. And then on the exit here on that same dip down. So very solid trade today. I don't regret anything. Great entry, great exit. Obviously, the only thing that's separating me right now from making more money is just my, account size. So as I continue to grow, my profits are going to grow as well. And that's the thing I love about day trading. So if you guys want to learn more, check out our school. It's awesome. We're going to be adding literally hours of material, quizzes, and we already have quizzes, but day trading quizzes, day trading, all that stuff. So check it out. You won't regret it. And I'll see you guys in there. And don't forget, the broker I use is Moomoo. I know they sponsored this video, but I wouldn't recommend something I don't use. That's important. So check it out down below. You guys can get up to like 60 free stocks just by signing up. So I'll see you guys in there. Like, follow, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.